Arne Slot made 9 changes to the Liverpool side that beat the same opponent 3-2 on Wednesday. Despite the Reds' fresh side, Brighton took the lead at Anfield after only 14 minutes when Freddie Kadioglu thundered it into the bottom corner following a Danny Welbeck layoff. The Reds put the pressure on in the second half and were able to equalize in the 69th minute through Cody Gakpo, his first Premier League goal of the season. It was only 3 minutes later that Mohamed Salah stepped up once again for Liverpool, giving his side the lead for the first time in the game in the 72nd minute. In the end, it was another vintage Anfield comeback for Liverpool. It isn't often that two teams will play each other within such a short period of time, but less than 72 hours separated the kickoffs between Liverpool and Brighton this week. It is for this reason that only 2 of the starters for Slot's side on Wednesday kept their place for Saturday's game, Cody Gakpo and Dominik Szoboszlai. For Fabian Hürzeler's side, 3 players were handed starts in both matches: Kadioglu, Igor Julio, and Jan-Paul van Hecke. Slot has been criticized at times this season for his lack of rotation, but no one can argue that the Dutchman hasn't made the most of his squad this week. The Reds have conceded first in their last 5 Premier League games against Brighton, a streak that Slot will not have wanted to continue on Saturday. The defensive solidity of Liverpool under Slot has earned a great deal of praise, and it took a brilliant finish from Kadioglu to break the deadlock at Anfield. Liverpool often struggled with going 1-0 in the Premier League in Jurgen Klopp's last season, and it will be a habit that Slot wants to shake quickly after conceding first 2 matches in a row. Ibrahima Konate hobbled off the pitch later than the rest of his teammates at halftime, using his shirt as a makeshift sling, following a hand injury he sustained right at the end of the first half. The Frenchman appeared to be in some pain as he left the pitch after his teammate Virgil van Dijk stepped on his arm following a Liverpool corner. Joe Gomez got the nod to replace Konate, making only his 7th appearance of the season in all competitions. The Anfield faithful will hope that Konate's injury isn't too serious, as the Reds are in the middle of a very difficult run, and the loss of Konate would be a huge blow. Mohamed Salah is often the man to step up for the Reds, and he delivered once again on Saturday at Anfield, putting Liverpool 2-1 up in the 72nd minute. The goal is Salah's 7th Premier League goal of the season and the 164th of his career. The Egyptian King's goal means he moves up to outright 8th in the all-time top goal scorers list, moving 1 ahead of Robbie Fowler, who he was previously tied with. Salah sits only 11 goals behind Thierry Henry, who is in 7th, and the Anfield talisman will be looking to overtake the Premier League icon before the end of the season. The Reds' comeback victory at Anfield today, combined with Manchester City's loss to Bournemouth, sees Liverpool return to the top of the Premier League table. The Anfield faithful will also be delighted with Arsenal's 1-0 loss to Newcastle at St James Park, meaning the Gunners now sit 7 points behind Liverpool. 2 points clear at the top. The Reds also boast the best goal difference in the league and sit in a great position 10 games into the campaign. Liverpool's next outing in the league is a tough match against Aston Villa at Anfield on Saturday, November 9th.